Hi, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photography talks. Well, I'm in my new space, and I moved my studio out of my former location and into my home, and I'm able to downsize and work on location. And if you could see the wall behind you, you would see there are some shelves with equipment, and this is a very exciting time for me to have this space where I've cut my overhead. Sometimes you have to cut your expenses as opposed to just making more money, and that's what I've done. And so now I'm back into this space, and I brought the couch, and we're back. I'm glad to be back. All right, today I want to talk about a Hasselblad. So I was thinking we would start off in this new location with a gear talk, and this is a 500C, which I found out that right when they were going to the CM, the only real difference was you could change out the focusing screen on the C, M, and on the C you could not. But when they started making the CM, they were still calling it the C. Or maybe you could say it the other way, they were still making the C and they started modifying the focusing screen so that it was user changeable. So if you look at your 500C, and you look underneath when you take the back off, and you take the viewfinder off, if it has these two little clips here, those two clips are a way for you to change out your own screen, and that makes this a 500cm. It's a real simple system. It's very modular. You have a lens, you have a body with a shutter of its own, you have an advance to reset the shutter and to turn the film. You can use different prisms. This one has a 45-degree direct prism, so you're not shooting with a waist level. And the beauty of Hasselblad is you can carry more than one kind of film. So this is a black and white pack. I might have another one of these with a color pack, or I might even have one of these with 3200 or some kind of high-speed film. I wonder if they even make 3200 and 120 though. I don't know about that. But this is certainly a great system if you like to change your system as far as what you're shooting. You want to shoot some black and white and some color, and you don't want to carry two bodies. You can just change out the film. And it's a very, very simple system. It's got built-in protections. It won't let you shoot if the dark slide is in. It won't let you take the back off if the dark slide is out. Just, well-designed, good, smart system. Not terribly heavy, nothing like a RB67 from EMEA. And I have this one without a strap, and my goal on this one is to carry it in a bag and to mostly use it like this without a strap, and to make it so that it's a walk-around camera, but it's a holding camera. It's not a camera that I'm going to put around my neck and walk around with. It's going to be in a bag, and then I can carry an extra roll of film in another magazine, another film back. A couple of things to remember. If you are looking at film backs, they have an insert. The insert looks like this. I can take it off. Now it's got a little protection from opening it. Oh, there's film in this one. I didn't know there was film in this one. So this is that's what the film looks like. I didn't know there was film in this one. This is one I thought was for sure was empty. So this is on photo number 2. I guess 1 is pretty much gone. And see, if you think that only amateurs make mistakes, pros make mistakes all the time. Here's a mistake. This is Kodak Portra 400, and what I wanted to show you is make sure that the serial number of this piece matches up with the serial number of this piece. That's important because they were made together and they were made to fit well together. And if they're two different serial numbers, that's not as good as far as ultimate compatibility and really, the way they were sent out of the factory. So after you load your film, make sure that's nice and tight. Then you don't shoot until you fought the dark side. And then I guess what I'll do is I'll advance this 2 frames and try to see if I can get the last 4 or 5 or 6 to come out, because I wasted probably 4. But that's the way it goes sometimes. This is the Hasselblad 500C and the 500cm. The one reason to get a CM is because they came out later, so they might be a little bit less used, a little bit newer, and a little bit less abused if they were used by pros. The 500C, if you can find one with those clips, at least you're getting a late model one. And they're really a great camera. They're a good looking camera. They feel like you're working with a workhorse of a tool, and you definitely feel like you're working with something that has quality built in, and it does. All right, that's today's photography talk in the new space with the 500C Hasselblad. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying these, please hit the subscribe button. If you can support, please hit the Patreon, and I'll keep bringing you more photo talks. I love doing this. Thanks so much.